The Tree and the Lightning. Listen closely, because this story begins in the breath before a storm. That trembling, electric moment when the world holds its breath and even the oldest things in the forest feel something ancient stir. At the center of that forest stood a tree. Not the tallest, not the strongest, not the oldest, but the most afraid. For as long as it had grown rings, the tree had feared one thing above all else: lightning. The way it split the sky like a crack in creation. The way it chose its targets without mercy. The way it turned proud trunks into smoke and ash. Each summer, when clouds gathered and the air thickened with warning, the tree would shiver its leaves and whisper, "Please, not me. Not tonight." Despite its fear, life went on. Birds nested in its branches, children climbed its limbs, animals rested in its shade. And every spring, the tree released its tiny seeds, soft, fragile, hopeful. But none ever traveled far. They fell at its roots, too shy to journey on the wind. Still, the tree dreamed of something more, that its seeds might one day scatter across the hills, sprouting new life where it would never stand. But dreams felt impossible, because dreams required bravery. And bravery required facing the one thing it feared most. Then came the night, a storm unlike any the forest had known. Wind that screamed, thunder that shook the earth. Clouds curling like beasts hunting across the sky. The tree trembled as lightning stitched white scars through the darkness. It tried to make itself small, though trees cannot crouch, and whispered again, desperate, "Not me, please." But lightning doesn't bargain. It only arrives. A single bolt tore downward with the force of a falling star. It struck the tree square through the heart of its trunk. Light exploded. Heat roared. The forest glowed blue for a fraction of forever. When the storm cleared, the tree stood broken. Its bark charred, its crown split, its limbs trembling in the newborn silence. And for the first time, it thought, "This is the end." But then, something unexpected happened. From the wound torn open by the strike, a great gust of wind swept through the forest, and with it, the tree's seeds lifted into the air. Not a few, not dozens, hundreds. They spiraled upward like sparks from a fire, caught in the storm's lingering breath, carried beyond the hills, beyond the river, beyond every place the tree had ever imagined. They flew farther in one night than they ever had in all the tree's years. And as dawn's first glow warmed the broken trunk, the tree realized something it never understood before. Lightning had not ended it. Lightning had spread it. Its fear had not destroyed its purpose. Its fear had delivered it. Seasons passed. Rain washed the char from its bark. New leaves cautiously unfurled. And across the land, far beyond its shadow, young saplings rose, tiny echoes of the tree that once trembled in every storm. Some on cliffs, some in valleys, some in places the tree had never known existed. The forest whispered of them as the lightning-born grove. And the old tree, though scarred, stood a little taller each year. Not because it was fearless, but because it finally understood. Sometimes the strike we fear most is the one that scatters our gifts into the world. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.